Nazem Kadri has been such an amazing signing for the Calgary Flames, man. I've loved everything he's brought to the table as a Flame, and you knew he would. Daryl Sutter was asked about him this past morning. Hey, what do you think other players can learn from Kadri? And Daryl basically said, look at his ring, right? And he's got the pedigree now, which honestly is kind of weird to think about for Nazem Kadri to have the pedigree of like a Stanley Cup champion. Not anything against him, I love him, but just because of the Nazem Kadri I grew up watching was the quote-unquote immature kid who was learning how to play the game the right way, quote-unquote, with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now look where he's at. He's a grizzled vet that a lot of people look to for wisdom, and he's a leader on this team, make no mistake about it, just like how he was a leader on the Colorado Avalanche last year on a team that literally won the Stanley Cup. And it's no different here with the Calgary Flames. His role has not shifted a bit. In this game where the Flames won 4-1, he scored a beautiful goal here and had a whale of a game. If you watch, Kadri had an awesome game, but it's not what he did during the game that I want to draw your attention to here, because I talk a ton on this channel about negative stuff, things that happened that aren't the greatest or funny because it was unfortunate or bad or whatever. But this is completely the opposite. The complete other end of the spectrum from the JT Miller stuff we've been talking about. Before the game, goes over to the Flames bench during warm-up and begins signing something. You're like, okay, what is he signing? Is he signing a puck, or what's going on over there? Like, you can tell as he's going on that he starts signing. And then he motions over to the glass, and you can see there's somebody in specific that he wants to give his stick to. And then the camera pans over to a sign being held by a kid with Kadri's name on it. And as soon as the stick is passed over to the young fan, he immediately hugs his sister and his jaw drops to the floor. And you can see that the kid literally cannot pick his jaw up off the ground because this was so awesome from Nazem Kadri and means so much to him. And I absolutely love seeing stuff like this. This is why this sport means so much more to us than just a game, right? It's stuff like this that makes this game just show how beautiful it is and how much it can give. And like, you know that kid's day, week, month, year is made from receiving that from Kadri. And he's made a lifelong fan of Kadri and most likely the Flames as well. Like, I just love seeing stuff like that where you can so clearly see the amazing impact that Nazem just had on this young fan just by scribbling his name on a piece of composite and giving it to him. Like, if you strip it down bare bones, that's what it is. But because it's so special, it means so much to this kid. You can see how, let's be real about it, life-changing that'll be for that kid. He will never forget that moment. And it's stuff like this that I absolutely love and makes this so awesome to see from the NHL and NHL players. And I will never get tired of seeing stuff like this. It's so special. And of course, the good karma came right back around to Nazem Kadri. Scores a beautiful goal. And let's be honest, he basically led the Flames tonight, him and Markstrom. And he had an incredible game. Huge statement win for the Flames here. And cementing himself as one of the marquee leaders on this team is Nazem Kadri. I love stuff like this. The Flames are on the upswing, and I want to see more stuff like this. High character behavior from Nazem Kadri and the Flames here. Keep it up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.